What's on YouTube? It's one with Gang Booman, straight from Northside Louisiana. West Side, bro. Third reaction for the day. Before I read this title to y'all, let me see something right quick. Let me get out this cell phone, man, so I can lock in. Well, man, today's video, man, this is a video that just popped up on my recommended slash, feed on my YouTube, and I was just gonna leave it to two reactions tonight, but I'm gonna go and do this reaction because this was a video that I was gonna watch on my own time. And anytime I'm sitting at my reaction table and I see a video that I'll watch on my own time, why not watch it with you boys? So the name of this video is Growing Up Ugly Shows Up in Multiple Ways as an Adult. I watched the first 10 seconds of this video, you heard me? And man, I'm really curious to see what she was talking about. Like I said, I was gonna watch this on my own time. The video like 16 minutes and I just wanna hear I like watching videos where we get the invite on into somebody's mind. And this is something I possibly could relate to. I always thought I was ugly, as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I didn't look good enough, you heard me, as I grew, you know what I'm saying? My appearance is pretty much the same. I still got like the same shape head but women find me attractive now. I find me attractive, you heard me? But the more and more you take care of your hygiene and you take care of your everyday business, the more attractive you'll be anyway, no matter how your facial features are shaped or anything. And yeah, man, let's just see. We just about to get an invite into her personal world, into her personal mind. I love watching videos like this. So if y'all want to see more videos and reactions like this, to where we get an invite on other people's mind and we give our opinions on others' mind, we'll do that. Well, without further ado, let's dive in.
So, I was the ugly duckling growing up, right? I don't have on my filter because I'm trying to get back in the habit of not using it on everything. Because like I said, they tend to distort your reality. If you have one on every picture or video, then you're going to eventually start being hard on yourself about your looks when you look in the mirror because you don't have that filter on. You can't wear it around, right? But I'm the middle child, and I have three sisters. They are all like beautiful. My entire life, I felt like I was adopted because I look different from them. Of course, people will say, oh, y'all look alike or whatever, but they're just going by skin tone and hair.
Hey, she look like she her raw natural self right now, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of comments in her comment section saying the same thing. But she could get this dick. I like how she look. I don't even know why.
Because we literally don't have any of the same features. Like, I'm the only one with a big nose. I'm the only one that ever had acne. You see all the acne scars? This is the best my skin has ever been, and it's still bad. So just imagine, like, my little cousin told me once that my face looked like a Nestle Crunch bar. That's just how bad my acne was. And stuff like that, like words like that, we were kids. Kids are cruel. Kids are very cruel to each other. Even adults. I mean, look at the adults around and how mean and inconsiderate, a lot of people are. But stuff like that sticks. So like growing up and being teased my entire life and always being the one that never got chose, never the favorite friend, never chosen by guys, like, stuff like that, it affects your self-esteem. And as you get older, if you pay attention, you can tell like who has natural confidence.
Before I even let her cook, that shit real, bro. Shit that was said to you as a kid throughout school, middle school, elementary, all that shit, high school. Man, that shit stick with you, bro. Like, it's still shit that people have said to me when I was like younger. Like, I used to be called weird and shit. I used to be called proper. You know what I mean? As I grew up, my voice, I ended up growing an accent, from where I'm from Louisiana. But I always spoke with intelligence. You know what I mean? I just always use big words. Like I'm a funny motherfucker. Like I like putting funny words together. Like so, instead of me talking like a fucking sluggish ass, cause I speak with a lot of slang, but at the same time I use big words in the middle of my slang, like similar to one may say Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get none of my slang. I didn't get none of my ways of speaking from Kevin Gates as a youngin, but you know, it was just kind of what I was surrounded by. You know, picking up words, and, you know, listening to rap music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's nothing wrong with being educated. Like I used to look down on myself for being educated. This video is not about me, but what she just said, that shit really just hit home though. Like I used to look at myself like it was something wrong with being educated. You heard me? I used to feel like shit. I need to be a fucking retard or sound like a stupid ass.
and who had to create confidence, right? You can tell by the way I lived my life over the years that I never got attention growing up. You know, I was insecure. I was always searching for love in the wrong places. If you pay attention to how I've lived over the years, then you would clearly know that. Like, I would always say I don't care who likes me, this, that, and the third, but I wasn't being real with myself or others by saying that, because everything that I did was to make someone like me, to make someone attracted to me, to make someone desire me, to make someone love me, to make someone respect me. I'll be 38 in June, and I'm just now reaching the point that if I have to force you to choose me or see my worth or my beauty, I don't want it, right?
I wish I could meet somebody like you, my baby. I'll give you the world just to show you special. I'll drop all the bullshit I've been doing, all the bitches I've been dealing with, just to give me one like this. They don't understand, you know what I mean? And I know I'm only 19 right now. Eventually I will run into somebody like this. But if I do, she ain't gonna be from Gen Z or any generation after, or not probably barely the generation before mine. It ain't too many of them that come out my generation that's gonna be bright like this. She an older woman, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, the world is fucking bots. Like everybody is fucking meat mind. Motherfuckers' mind now is so fucking baked, and motherfuckers is retarded out here, man. Let's keep watching.
It should just come naturally. And it's
Truth
so
be
crazy because, like,
you deserve
I
it.
see beauty in everything and everybody. People have always talked about me for that. Like, I can literally find the light in the darkest soul. I can find the tiniest amount of God in the biggest demon. So yeah, that's a great thing, but it's also a bad thing. Like, it's worked against me much more than it's worked for me in my lifetime. And for anybody watching this who's insecure, you know, or you've been teased about your looks and whatnot, I just want you to learn to love yourself and worry more about who you are on the inside than who you are on the outside, because a lot of people, you know, they beautiful on the outside. I mean, like, unrealistically beautiful, but they have such nasty spirits that their looks don't even matter to me.
Yes. Hold on, my baby. We only 4 minutes into this video and I'm loving her. Like, man, I've been making so many stories on my Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok at One With Gang Booman. But look, I've been making so many stories on my Instagram about how I just deal with a lot of pretty idiots. And I say pretty idiots a lot because this is really my phrase I'm going to be using, because I might turn it, well, I'm going to turn it into a song. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my idea. Don't, please, nobody take, if y'all do, it ain't going to hit the same because y'all ain't, you know. But yeah, man, I done deal with a lot of pretty idiots, a lot of beautiful women on the outside, but on the inside, they just fucking idiots. And I mean that term strongly. Like, they really, like, throwed off. Their mind is baked. Their fucking sausage mind. Nothing. It's a brain full of nothing. So I like this woman, man. I'm gonna subscribe though after I get done watching this.
And I've seen some people, people say, oh, they so ugly, this, that, and the third. I may not be at all attracted to them. But because of their spirit and who they are as a person, it made them beautiful to me, if that makes sense.
It do.
And a lot of times people question, like, the people I call beautiful. And they like, you call everybody beautiful, or, you be too nice to people. No, that's because y'all looking at the shell. I'm looking at this,
Real talk, my baby. Yes, yes.
Yeah, but I be having to, buck myself up. I learned as I got older to buck myself up, tell myself that I'm the shit. I'm beautiful to me, And yeah, I'm sure a lot of people went through what I did as a child. Like,
She 30 right now. I don't know, I could be wrong, but based off how this shit seem, I don't even think she got a man at the house. I think she an independent woman. She probably got kids. She probably a single mother, or her kids probably grown up now, whatever. But damn, if she's still single, that shit'll be heartbreaking though. Cause she got a bright, strong ass mind. Shit, like I say, I'm 19, but I done traveled a lot of distance, so I can have a conversation with older people like this and still keep the conversation going because of the shit I done and shit I didn't experience. Baby ass is she's bright, man. I like her.
being bullied and stuff because of your looks. I can now say at this age, I don't want a nose job. I was a child. This was way before plastic surgery and stuff was widespread and in. I've been saying since I was younger, like, I can't wait until I get grown so I can get a nose job, because I was always teased about it. And like I say, I'm the only one with it. I'm the only one out of my siblings that has it, but this is my dad's nose. He's Palestinian. So this is what I got from him. My mom has the most beautiful face. She's fully black. She's the most beautiful. I mean, she has the full face, natural full lips, big eyes, perfect skin tone. And I've always just been so mad, like, why don't I have her face? Why don't I look like her? And
Damn, you can tell she hurt, man.
I don't know.
I
Just
read through all this shit.
growing up, being picked on and never being chosen. Like, it definitely fucks with you. So I feel that self-love is something that should be taught and enforced and encouraged from elementary on up.
Yes.
I feel like positive self-talk, writing affirmations, looking at people beyond just their looks. That's something that should actually be taught in school.
Yes.
Because a lot of people never learn that. A lot of people end up offing themselves or on drugs or depressed, selling their body, whatever, because they never learn that.
Real shit.
And
Real shit.
most of the decisions that I made in life that were bad decisions, they were because of my lack of self-love. It wasn't because I wasn't raised right. It was a me thing. It was an internal, it was a personal thing. Like, I didn't love me. So I was willing to accept any type of treatment from anybody just to feel love. Do you know how crazy that is?
Fucking right.
Like, looking back, do you know how crazy that is? Like, even saying it out loud, like, that's really sad. But I had did a video on this earlier and I posted it, and thank God I only had like 3-4 reviews, so I deleted it because, like, I actually started crying on the video, and I'm like, what the, but I mean, that's a touchy subject. Like, I am the ugly duckling that grew up to find herself beautiful,
And you know what's fucked up though? Like I said earlier in this video, it's probably plenty of comments in her comment section that's saying, baby, you are so beautiful, You're not ugly. Like, it's some people out here that wasn't blessed in their face, but you're really and she wouldn't even know how to accept it for real. Because yeah, although she loves herself now, the outside eye, the outside people, for so much of her life, has always denied her beauty. So, and I'm talking about physical appearance right now. They always denied her beauty, so it'd be hard for her to even take the compliments. And it'll be more so like she look at it like, don't call me beautiful now because I'm bashing myself. Like, why you don't give me this type of feedback when I'm not bashing myself? Or when I'm not being honest with myself? Or whatever. Because I feel that for a while, it took me a while to like actually start accepting compliments because of how I view myself. I looked at myself like, shit, this girl calling me sexy, calling me fine. I don't agree with that shit. I had this deformity in my head and shit. I don't know where the fuck it came from, but shit, I think it's still in my head now. Where the top of my head, that bitch kind of leaned over to the side a little bit like a tower. You heard me? And I can laugh about shit like that because I accepted how I look. You heard me? And I actually got a pretty smile. And I always thought I had a pretty smile, you heard me? But I used to look at my appearances like ugly. I used to grow my hair just to not show my head shape. You know what I'm saying? And there'll still be women then that'll tell me things that you're actually very handsome, but the negative talk from other individuals will always outweigh those things. You heard me? But let's keep watching, man, cause we got the fuck is that? We got 8 minutes to go and we 16 minutes into my video.
And even now, like when somebody calls me beautiful or compliments me on my look, I never know if they being funny.
Oh my God. Look how that worked. This is my first time ever watching this video. Look how they just fell into place. Right before I unpaused the video, I just said that. It's gonna be somebody in the comment section, she wouldn't even know how to take it. Look what she just said. Man.
And even now, like when somebody calls me beautiful or compliments me on my look, I never know if they being funny or
yeah, like, genuine. You heard me? I feel you, my baby. I just caught this shit out right on the money because I understand it. That's why I was so perfect. Y'all see how fast it just fell into place for me? And while I'm sitting here telling y'all that as soon as I unpause the video.
They being serious. So it's like I don't too much care for the compliments on the looks because I don't know if you mean it or if you trolling me. But I love myself. I feel like I'm the raw.
Baby, if you come across this video, hey, you beautiful to me. And I mean this genuinely. You know what I'm saying? You a grown woman, you probably not interested in no teenagers, you know what I'm saying? I'm 19. But I understand you. I do. Yeah. In this lifetime, we'll probably never get to that level. But you'll be an amazing friend for me to have, you know what I'm saying? Just because I relate to your story so much and we 20 years apart, damn now. I fuck with it.
Thing, now. It took years of work to get there, years. And like I say, it's a lot of things that outside of the looks, it was just a lot of insecurities that I've held on to and that have followed me throughout my 37, almost 38 years of life. And I'm just now getting to the point that I understand the root of everything is me.
Yes.
The way we view the world, the way we view people around us, the way we view and handle situations that we go through. I understand that it all starts with me. I put a book out last year, Mind Bending, a quantum reality strategist, and it speaks on that. And I'm a real firm believer in your perspective changes your perception, right?
Yes.
So let's say you're sitting where I am. And you're looking at my bookshelf back there. If you go stand further back, right? Like by the sofa, and you look at that same bookshelf, it's gonna look totally different. You change where you're standing, meaning you change your perspective. So of course your perception of it, the way you view it, the way you see it is gonna change. So when you look at everything in life through that type of lens, it really does begin to change your mentality. It begins to change your life, because you understand that everything is a reflection of what's on the inside. Like, as within, without, or however the saying goes, right? So I said that to say, like, the way I find beauty in everything, or, you know, I love easily, super sensitive. People have always made it like those things were a negative. And I'm not gonna lie, it's caused a lot of mishaps, misfortune, heartbreak in my life. But that's a me thing. That's because I lacked the self-control at the time, right? But having the ability to see the world through the eyes that I see it genuinely, with all that I've gone through in my life, that alone is a blessing. That's a major blessing.
Yes, Lord.
Some people wouldn't have survived the things I did in childhood, let alone adulthood.
True.
A lot of it was self-inflicted in adulthood. I take my lick. But we have to work on selves. We have to go within.
Yes.
We got to get closer to God. You know, we have to learn to trust ourselves without the need to, like, go to anyone for validation. No need to read anything to confirm what we're feeling. Your gut is literally the best thing that you can go by. You don't need proof for it. That gut feeling, that is your proof. That's your confirmation from God. And looking back, anytime I've ever, like, neglected or ignored my gut instincts, it was a fucked up situation. So, learning to trust your gut and not your mind or your heart, that's your best bet. That's your best bet. And, yeah, we just gotta rewire our brains, you know, reprogram our subconscious. I always compare us to, like, technology, right? Because we're not much different from technology when you think about it. And my old man, he told me one time, he said, because it's like we were so in sync, right? And I'm like, are you, like, reading my thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop reading my thought. I didn't give you that permission. And he, like, we connected. And he was like, well, you know, the same way computers can be hacked, a mind can be hacked too.
Facts.
And that's the realest thing ever when you think about it. And I always compare us to technology. But that's really true, and it makes you think. Let's say, like, 3 of us in a room, right? And we type something in on Google. We type in the exact same sentence. You could start with why. Why do? Those 2 words, and see what comes up. It's going to be a different result for every last one of y'all. And the reason why is because those computers, technology, our phone, whatever we're using to search stuff on the internet, it learns by pattern recognition. We train the algorithm because we are the algorithm.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
So the same way it works online, it works in real life. That's what mind bending is. That's what quantum reality boils down to. Good and bad exist in everything. Light and dark exist in everything. One cannot exist without the other. At least that's my belief, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, knowing that, that's what helped begin the shifting of my mentality. I kept having negative thoughts. I'm not knowing if they're actual memories or false memories. That's another story for another day. I'll get back to that. But I was telling my mom about it, and she kept telling me, just think positive, you know, change every negative thought to a positive one. And at first, I struggled with it. It was hard to do. But once I started doing it, every single time I would get a negative thought, I would just replace it with a positive thought. Like, what if this goes wrong? No, what if this goes right? You know?
Right.
What if they trying to set me up? This seems too good to be true. What if this is God giving me exactly what I asked for?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And you stick to it and be consistent, and it becomes second nature. We human, so you always gotta have room for human error. You gonna fuck up. You gonna have your days, your moments where you slip, but don't stay there. You can fall, just don't stay there. That's the whole point.
I
I'm
like
clumsy.
you.
I've taken more falls, more pushes, more
I like you.
whew, drag through the floor than anybody. But I get up every time. So,
Man.
if you're one of those people that struggle with self-love, self-trust, self-confidence, positive self-talk, I pray that this video falls on your timeline and you catch this message, because I'm speaking for me, but I'm sharing it because I know that there have to be other people out there that could benefit from hearing these things. I can't say that I wasn't given certain type of verbal guidance with stuff like this. I was real hard-headed and I always had to learn on my own by going through it. I couldn't learn from watching other people go through it. I had to go through it myself.
True.
So insane. Now that I've grown, thank God, and I'm tired of fucking up and having to start over, I can take heed to the things that people tell me. You understand? So that's a blessing to witness that type of growth. And like I say, I'm still working on it, but every day it's a learning process, you know. So yeah, catch the message, fuck the messenger. I hope this helps somebody today. Deuces.
Hey, this shit was a motherfucking banger, man. If y'all want more videos where I react to the inside of other people's mind, and y'all even want to get an invite on my mind, to get an invitation on my mind, like, comment, subscribe, show love, like show me that you support me, or go subscribe to Avatar Booman where y'all get an invite into my personal mind. You know, man, shout out to this woman, man. You know, I heard that she said she had an old man in the video. No disrespect to your relationship, man. You know, you just seem like an amazing individual, and I can relate to a lot of statements that you have made in this video, and I understand you 100%. You know, I'm a real empath, so everything that you stated to me, like, I can almost feel it as if I was in a situation, and some of them I actually was, you know. But yeah, man, thank y'all for watching, man. This is the last reaction for the night. You know, I'm finna clean it up and go to bed, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Take care.